Hello and welcome back to Fitbytes with Prerna. Today is day 21, that is last day of our strong core and abdominal challenge. And today, as usual, we'll start with our warm up and then we'll do some exercises to build a strong core. And since it's our last day, we are going all out with doing a lot of complex exercises, but we'll keep the rounds short, so it'll be mostly 30 seconds round for each exercise, so we'll do 4 rounds instead of 3. Let's begin with the warm up first. So for our warm up, we'll start with our inchworm pose. We'll start from standing position, then we'll bend from hips, and then we go as an inchworm and then come back. If your hamstrings are very tight or if the back of your leg is very tight, you can bend your knees just like I'm doing, but try to bend from your waist or hip instead of bending from your upper back or lower back. This particular exercise is setting the tone for the warm-up and it's going to open all the joints. So it's an excellent mobility exercise to begin with. Once we are done with this exercise, we will just jump into our next exercise, which is also part of Surya Namaskar. So we'll start with the forward lunging. Make sure when you're doing the forward lunging, you're actually tightening up your core and you're actually making your pelvis neutral or hip neutral while you do this, and then you do this particular exercise. Everyone's mobility will be different, so you're going to see or feel a different kind of tightness in both when you do both sides. In case you find this challenging, you can always take support from the wall on the other side so that you do not fall down, but you still reap the benefit of this particular exercise. And make sure you do the other side. Always try to tuck your pelvis in or your hip tight or keeping your pelvis neutral or your hip neutral before doing this exercise, so that you're not bending from your back when doing this exercise or arching your back too much while doing this exercise. We'll begin with one of challenging exercises in the exercise community called burpees, so that we do the challenging exercise first before doing anything else. There are various versions of this. We have done half burpees in our last video. In this video, we are going to do full burpees. All you have to do is you have to stand, then you just do a tuck jump or a normal jump, and then you get down, and then you jump, and then stretch your leg back, and then you come forward. For the second exercise, we are doing the old and classic crunch. It's forward crunch as well as side crunch. So you do one forward crunch and then you do side crunches, one on each side. Just make sure you're breathing while coming up. Each time you breathe out while coming up, and you can keep your feet planted on the ground when you do this, and depending on the flexibility and your core strength, you can actually lift your upper back a little bit more than what I am doing. But make sure that you're not doing entirely from your neck. This exercise is again a form of compound exercise. We are actually mixing 3 different movements. So it's like a curtsy lunge. You go into a lunge in an angled position, then you come back and extend your leg to the side, and then do the side crunches on the same side. You finish on one side and then do the other side. Just make sure you keep the balance, or you hold yourself closer to the wall in case you need something to hold so that you do not fall. Just do the curtsy lunge on one side, and then you extend your leg to the side, the same leg to the side, and then crunch on to the same side as well. This way you're going to target your legs, you're going to target your glutes, you're going to target your oblique muscle as well. We also make sure that we are doing the same exercise on the other side for 30 seconds. Again, you do the curtsy lunge, that is you're lunging at an angle backwards, then you make a sideward abduction or leg extension movement to the side, and then you just crunch forward, keeping your hand at the nape of the neck, and then just bending to the side of the same leg. Since we are on the last day of our 21 days of strong core challenge, I am offering you an extra exercise. This is called side plank with simultaneous arm and leg lift. And if you can do, just try doing this for at least 10 to 15 seconds, if not more, and on each side. So you just be in the side plank position and raise your arm and leg at the same time, and then plant them back. Keep on breathing, and then you do the same exercise on the other side. This is a pretty challenging exercise. It challenges your core, it challenges your balance, it also increases your mobility, and it's a complete body weight training exercise. Make sure you're able to do this without falling. If not, if you're not able to do this, please skip this exercise. And you'll also notice that your one side might be tighter than the other. My left side is tighter than my right side. So here we are on the round 2 for the same exercise. We'll again do burpees. Here we'll add the jump. If you have not added the jump in the previous round, just make sure you add the jump. And you also do push up a little bit more deeper than what I'm doing here. The choice is yours. Just make sure you know how your body is reacting and do not injure yourself while doing this. Jumping is optional, but if you do, it's good for you. For the second exercise, we are going to raise and do crunches, forward crunches, then right side crunch and left side crunch. So we are targeting our rectus abdominis muscle, as well as we are targeting our internal and external obliques when we do the side crunches. For the second round again, we are going to do curtsy lunge. So we are lunging at an angle in the back, and with the same leg we are going to extend this leg to the side, and then we do the crunches on the same side. Now if you have tight hamstring, it's okay if you bend your knees, and you might be able to make a deeper squat angle when you're doing this, and that's okay. Depending on your flexibility as well as balance tolerance, just make sure you're doing this exercise in a very controlled manner. Let's do the round 3 for the same exercise. And here we are with the round 4 of our exercises. We'll again start with burpees and then we'll follow up with the forward crunches and cross crunches, and then we'll do the curtsy lunge combination exercise. If you are tired after your third round, you may very well skip this fourth round, but I'd recommend, since this is our last day for this challenge, let's push hard. And here we are with our final round of this particular 21 days challenge, and this is additional burpee for you if you want to do. Otherwise, if you're very tired, you can just skip this depending on your strength. With this exercise, we are at the end of our 21 days of strong core and abdominal challenge. I'm so happy that you could join me in this 21 days journey. I hope you found some positive results with your fitness level. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग। आई होप आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया होगा। अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आया तो प्लीज़ इसे लाइक शेयर और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलिए। थैंक यू।